Central Denison. This is Mrs. Corna. I was just hanging out at my house reading some books, and I thought, maybe I should share this book with you. This book is called Rainforests. So here's the table of contents. So I know this is a non-fiction story. Hello, Rainforest. Rainforests are places that get lots of rain. They are warm and wet. Tall trees grow in rainforests. Sloths hang from trees by their long claws. Snakes curl around branches. Some plants grow on trees. Others have big leaves that catch water. Fruits and nuts grow too. Monkeys swing through the forest. Sticky tree frogs grip plants. Bugs fly and hide. The tallest trees are about 200 feet tall. Other trees grow below them. They make up the canopy. Rain falls in the forest. It gathers in plants. Animals like coyotes move up and down the trees. Goodbye, rainforest. Picture a rainforest. This layer is the emergent layer. This layer is the canopy. This layer is the understory, and this is the forest floor. And running through the rainforest is a river. In the emergent layer, we see a kapok tree. And in the canopy, we see a three-toed sloth. And here's a blue and yellow macaw. And on the forest floor, there is a millipede. And that's the end of our story. Usually in April, we celebrate books by setting up restaurants in our classrooms at Central Denison. And I always set up a rainforest restaurant. Kids and their families come and read lots of books about rainforests, and then they try a snack. And usually I make fudge. This is making me hungry for some fudge. I wonder if this would be a good time to share my top secret rainforest fudge recipe. Because chocolate comes from the rainforest, and we're stuck in our houses. Maybe this would be a great time for you to try making my top secret recipe for rainforest fudge. Let's go to the kitchen and get on an apron. Here are the tools you'll need to make the recipe of Mrs. Q's top secret rainforest fudge. You'll need an 8-inch pan lined with plastic wrap, a microwave-safe bowl, a measuring cup, a teaspoon for measuring salt and vanilla, and then a spoon or a spatula for stirring. Here are the ingredients you'll need. You'll need 1.5 bags of chocolate chips. They can be milk chocolate or semi-sweet chocolate. You'll need 1 14-ounce can of sweetened condensed milk. You'll need some vanilla, and you'll need some salt. First, empty a whole bag of chocolate chips into the bowl, and then a half a bag. A half a bag is 1 cup of chocolate chips. Then we'll take the bowl to the microwave and we'll microwave it for 1 minute. We'll stop and stir after 1 minute, and we'll keep microwaving 30 seconds at a time and stirring. 30 seconds and stir. Here's how the chocolate chips look after 1 minute in the microwave. So we'll give them a little stir, and then we'll put them back into the microwave and set it for 30 seconds this time. After 30 seconds more, The chocolate chips look like this. They're not completely melted. They need 30 seconds more in the microwave. We'll give them a stir. After 30 seconds more in the microwave, the chocolate looks well melted, so we'll give it a stir to make sure there aren't any remaining chips. And then we're ready to open the can of sweetened condensed milk. Next, we'll pour in the sweetened condensed milk and we'll give it a little stir. If it doesn't look like it's combined fully, we'll put it back in the microwave for 20 to 30 seconds just to get it melted and combined together. After 20 seconds in the microwave, we give it another good stir and it's a much smoother consistency. Now we're ready to add the salt and the vanilla. We'll add 1/4 teaspoon of salt. So in our teaspoon measure, we'll add about 1/4 and sprinkle that in. And then we'll also add a teaspoon of vanilla. Vanilla also comes from the rainforest. And we'll stir those both in until they're fully combined. And now we're ready to put the fudge into the 8x8 square pan. So we just tilt the bowl and scrape the fudge into the pan. This is a great time to have a helper to help hold the bowl when you're scraping. And then you just smooth the fudge into the bottom of the pan. The plastic wrap makes it really easy to get out of the pan. All we have left to do is to put the fudge in the refrigerator and let it harden up. When it's hardened up, we'll be able to cut it into squares and we'll be able to sample our rainforest fudge. That's the big secret. So the fudge has chilled in the refrigerator overnight. So we're going to remove it from the pan and we can just tip it over. Pull on the plastic wrap and it'll pop out. Then we'll peel off the plastic wrap and it'll be ready to cut. Now for the cutting part, you need to use a long knife, and this is definitely something for an adult to do. Here's where you decide the size of the pieces. I usually go for about 1-inch squares. So you just push down on the knife. Of course, this is something that an adult will be doing. You can just supervise. Once you have all the fudge cut into strips, then you can cut across the strips to make your squares. Now these should be stored in an airtight container in the refrigerator. So that's the top secret recipe for Mrs. Q's Rainforest Fudge. Well, I guess it's not so top secret anymore. Let's try it. A taste of the rainforest. If you like this book, Rainforest, you might also like to read The Umbrella by Jan Brett.